There's a coalition against the Ottomans, guys. Welcome back to the chaotic succession games where we started as the Giga Ottomans. We created a super tall nation. They already have 1,200 development in the first 30 years. Then to move to Bohemia, that's not only conquered all of this, but we subjugated Saxony, we subjugated Brandenburg, and we got union over Poland and Lithuania. So this is a Giga Empire that is also allied to Ottomans. Now obviously I promised you to go and do third episode if you hit 3,000 likes, and we just did that 2 days ago. So I've read through all of your comments on what I should play this time. There was a lot of France, Castile, England, northern countries, but I think the idea that I like the most is to play in Italy, and to be exact as the Papal State, to create the Kingdom of God that's gonna do an alliance against Bohemian Ottomans. Probably I'm gonna go and try getting alliance with France against them. What do we have here? The ideas, we've got admin diplomatics. It's a perfect setup for wide gameplay, to unite the whole entire and create the Kingdom of God, for which we need a lot of provinces, but at least all of them are north. For East State setup, we do have admin mana, and that's it. That's why I'm gonna also go and take the mill points, as well as the diplo points, then Sizzland to keep it above 20. I also need the cheaper advisor number 1, cheaper advisor number 2, and cheaper advisor number 3, as well as the 1% loan, so we have 400 ducats to invest right now. Economy is not that bad, we are in Italy after all. Let me just go and root out corruption fully to get rid of it ASAP. As a papal controller, we have some great modifiers like advisor cost, tech cost, and most importantly, Agria's expansion impacts. It's gonna help us expand a lot together with admin and diplo ideas. And I also have a lot of diplomats to come and not only build spy network, but also improve relations with any nations that hate us. So let's build spy network on Siena, same as Firenze, as well as Ferrara. Then I have to council boys in Naples and Austria, and I'm gonna go and try allying France. First, I'll ally Austria, actually. That makes me above the relations lead, but I don't need alliance with Hungary. No need for that. That's a bit hackbox that we got. I think I'm gonna keep my alliance with Milan, because that's gonna be less AE on them, but definitely I need to break with Ferrara. Our ruler is 534, which is great, 53 years old, and we could use probably a higher level of advisor. We don't have that much money though. I think as this is really good, I could go for the focus on diplo, meaning level 2 advisor here, where I'm gonna use the cheaper advisor that is over here. Level 2 for 1.4 ducats, a level 2 for 1.4 ducats, and that's it, because I don't have anyone cheaper for the meal. Colonia is spreading super quickly in Roma, so I expect to get the whole institution, all of the provinces, which will mean that I will pay nothing to embrace it. Let's just get the advancement effort state edict. Fighting Venice will be super hard by myself, that's why I'm building the favors on Austria to use their help against them. I don't know why, but yeah, I wasn't paying for the fleet, which means that these 9 ships protecting trade were completely useless. At the same time, I'm gonna take 2 galleys and I'm gonna hunt pirates in Genoa, while the rest of the fleet is gonna just get moveballs. Oh, Avignon. Let me just delete this fort as it's useless for us. France doesn't really want to be our ally, because they are allied to 2 of our rivals, Savoy and Provence, while I'm allied to Austria, so let's just keep it for later. To take down Venice easier, I'm just gonna go and excommunicate them, but we're still waiting for the favors on Austria. So in the meantime, I can just go and attack Siena to go and take this province for myself, especially that has 25 development. They really thought that they can win a naval battle against me together. Maybe they've lost 2 galleys, but they've lost 5 ships and they took over 2 trade ships. Of course, a corruption. I don't want to lose stability, so let's just lose government reform progress and gain some corruption. I'm also by an accident attacking. That's bad. That's bad. You know what? I'm gonna embrace the institution a little bit earlier than I wanted, and I'm gonna take the Tech 9. This is gonna allow me to win here, even though I'm fighting with this far. Yeah. What I'll do, I'll consolidate both of the stacks, and on their place, I'm gonna take a loan and recruit a free company. And the thing is, I have 95% discipline, but this should change exactly next month, so we should be all good once we fix this. Ottomans are gonna crash Venice, so that might be actually my moment to do the same soon. Let me try fighting Provence now. That's a farmland province, it doesn't matter that we are defenders. And let's see how it goes, especially that we are again not numbered. Okay, this is good. Let me go and try wiping Bologna, because they're gonna run away straight to the capital, which is easy peasy. So now I can just go and wipe them and I will conquer them, but later. You just take a look at that. Venice is fully occupied and nobody wants to help them. Savoy is not gonna help them either in a second, because Ottomans are completely just... How... Okay, never mind, they just pissed out. Oh, Venice, we need another excommunicate. Bye, bye, bye. Hey, Provence, it's time to finish your alliance with France. Give me your patience and as much money as you're gonna accept. Thank you. Now, I'm gonna come back home and get ready for another few wars. Oh yeah, of course, first we need to peace out Siena, which is 20 AE, which is not that much. Mr. Venice, it's time. I'm gonna declare on them with reconquest of Ravenna. I'm gonna call Castile and Chile into this war. It may be Austria related, I just don't want to do that right away, because Austria will occupy the provinces that I want to take over here. So let me just start this war and go for the world goal. Justify my war, so I guess expansion impact is definitely gonna be useful. By the way, Florence just formed Tuscany and are gonna be more dangerous now. I can call Milan to arms, which I'm definitely gonna do, because this way Milan will not help Ferrara when I attack them. Just take a look at that. Very well, and I will also ask Austria to join here. Just first, I want to occupy provinces in Venice. Mr. Ferrara, that's time. Let me declare, call Austria and Chile to help us. And there's gonna be conquest of Bologna. Obviously, we have to peace out Tuscany separately first. And when peacing them out, I'm gonna break the alliance with Naples. Update on the nations that I used to play. Bohemia is completely destroying Muscovy, while the Ottomans already broke alliance with them. Last diplomatic idea, that's Diplotech cost, as well as policy that is giving us additional diplomat and mercenary maintenance. Age of Discovery is ending in 7 months, but it can still use it to get aggressive expansion impact. The only important thing is I need to get rid of these boys first, so why don't I go... Yeah, there it goes. Now, Mr. Tuscany, I want to break your alliance with Naples, as well as Savoy, and keep the shores truce. Now we need to do the same with Savoy. So with Savoy I want to break your alliance with France and Venice, give me war reparations and as much money as you're gonna accept. Thank you so much. And now we're just waiting to take down capital Venice to peace them out as well. Then we need to fully annex Ferrara, that's a little bit of like an expansion. But we do need that for our mission over here, which is close to be completed, through the peace deal Venice, which is gonna be more problematic, but we have to peace them out in 2 months. I would like the capital Friuli and Ravenna. Ravenna is our core. I need Venezia and Friuli to form the Kingdom of God. That's 26 I guess expansion, which looking at this is absolutely nothing. On top of that, I'm taking Humiliate Rival, because I'll be able to start guarding England next month. Just first, there goes the mission. That's gonna be permanent claims on Tuscany, so it's gonna be far easier to conquer them. Indeed, a golden era for the Papal State, and we currently have 231 developments, so getting to the great powers list soon. I guess expansion? See, it's not really that bad, especially that I'm using my various diplomats to improve relations with everyone. While waiting for a truce with Tuscany to end, I'm gonna go and excommunicate them. So conquest of these provinces will be far less, I guess, expansion. So you can see that I'm having very equal amount of the trade power in Venice and Genoa, thanks to which our income keeps increasing. Papal title income increased by 20%. I don't know how it works, and I'm not sure if it's even here. Probably not. Restore the curious 20 prestige, so I can get it to 100, and here it requires more development. To take full advantage of the provinces I just conquered, I'm gonna obviously decrease the autonomy after stating them. So with everything stated, yes, we have almost 40 income, and it's mainly thanks to trade. 26% trade power in Venice, 19% in Genoa. That should allow us to even play on a better advices than I'm doing already. Let's maybe keep it on this level now, and I'm gonna keep investing into our lands. It's already 46 and we are not even stopping. Flagship is gonna be a trade ship, that is giving ship trade power, morale and engagement with. Definitely accepting the Romanian culture that is over here, and Venetian Tuscan as well. I've misplayed. You should not have excommunicated Tuscan with white hair truce, because right now what he did, he just bought indulgence for sins, so he's no longer excommunicated and they cannot excommunicate him now. With improved relations with Switzerland, they can take the form of the Swiss Guard, which is 10% mercenary discipline for the 20 years, as well as unique mercenary units to go and take. As I'm hitting mill points camp, let me take the admin tag to unlock ideas, and this is gonna be, I'm not so sure honestly, it could be the quantity, quality or divine. And I think as I want to roleplay Kingdom of God, not sure if I'm gonna form it in 30 years, I'm gonna go for the divine ideas, which is gonna be yearly devotion, yes! Fire damage received and soon also the leader cost. Why don't we also go and switch our focus to the military? To form Kingdom of God I'll need Trent, and to get Trent I need to win a war against Austria. This is problematic, so that's why I'm gonna go and use Austria and take some money for the favors, then I'll break alliance and ally France instead. I think France is gonna be the best nation to go together with Italy and break the Ottomans, because Austria is gonna be far too weak for our goal. So let me break the alliance and instead ally France. Thank you so much, I just need to carry favors right now. By the time my truce with Tuscany ends, you can see I got rid of majority of my aggressive expansion, so let me just go and thank them for the conquest of Pisa, because we need only Pisa and Lucca for them for the Kingdom of God, and just call Milan to help us out with Venice, so it's gonna be a little bit easier. Let me white peace Venice, we want as short truce as possible, while from Tuscany we'll need 2 provinces to form Kingdom of God. This is Firenze and Pisa, that's gonna be a lot of expansion. 52, well that is fine, nothing else, maybe break your alliance with Venice, so I won't have to fight you next time. Please go, send this peace deal. It is really not that bad, we'll be working on it. Start coring the provinces, and next step is to break alliance with Milan and start preparing to fight them, because we need Milano and Genoa to form Kingdom of God. Also, that's already 53 of income. Let me take a look around what the other nations chose for the third idea group. Ottomans chose quantity. So right now their maximum power is 300,000, 1,400 development, 160 of income. I'm gonna make Papal State at least second at income after the Ottomans and above Bohemia. Bohemia itself took offensive ideas. Muscovy is so behind. France took exploration. Castile took defensive, England isn't so behind, yeah. Now our Pope died, so right now we've got 542, which is not bad. We still have a great mana generations, 12, 10, 11. And as for the ones from the Golden Boar, I will go for the development cost. I'm guys just so rich, I can sell titles again, seize land, and we've got 1.5 thousand ducats. Let me get Burger Slayer. So Mr. Ferrara, dev cost, dev twice. Thank you so much. Right now even more money. This guy's loyal. Can dev with my admin mana because I'm hitting the points cap, and I'm gonna dev it to unlock the new building slots. For example in Perugia, let me also get the dev cost. Can dev it once, which unlocks me as place for a manufactory. Urbino, similar case, dev cost, dev twice, that unlocks us a space for the manpower building. And that's what I'm gonna do with the next couple of months, like same for Ferrara, twice admin, that unlocks me the manpower building as well. Not much of this manpower, but we need to boost it. You know, this is just Italy in a nutshell. I have 117 tax, 109 production, and only 77 of the manpower development. Now I'll have a lot of aggressive expansion in the southern Germany. I'm already manually improving relations with these guys. To make the game a little bit better against the Ottomans for the Catholics, I'm gonna go a cold crusade against them. Now this is a problem, I expected that to happen. I've been warred by the Ottomans. This is only gonna be a problem when I be at war with someone bordering Ottomans, so Venice. This really prevents me from attacking and fighting Venice. So, instead of that, why don't I just go and declare war on Milan, because it's high time to not take them down because of the truce. I'll just have to wait till 1526 to attack Milan instead of Venice, because Venice is not touchable right now. Still, in the meantime, just finishing up my ideas, and soon I'll get the aggressive expansion impact as well as the discipline. To improve relations with the whole Southern Germany, I'm just using the opinion map mode, and I'm looking for the nations with the lower opinion of us, thanks to which I'm getting everyone around 50 to 80 of relation. France is asking for 100 ducats for favors, so I thought I go to Firenze, improve this trade center to level 3, and then also get the trade power from the state edict. Freaking Castile, they rivaled both France and Naples. So I have a choice. Do you want to keep alliance with Naples, or do you want to keep alliance with Castile? And I think the choice is pretty easy. Dissolve my alliance with Naples to keep my alliance with Castile.
Oh no! Anyway,
Let me go and declare on Milan. That's gonna be a couple of nations to fight, but it should not be a problem for us. Just this stack is gonna focus on piecing out our ex-ally Felix as soon as I'll be able to get to their provinces. Also, I'm hitting the adding points cap again. I'm still so far ahead. Why don't I go and use that to get to stab 2? Now, the biggest peace deal I would like to take from Milan is this. That's 92 August expansion, but all the Southern nations cannot join the coalition because I have good relations with them. So right now what I'll do, I improve relations with Thuringia, Hesse, Frankfurt, Bohemia, Mainz, and everyone on the bottom of the list up to Croatia, so that they won't be able to join the coalition. This aggressive expansion will be even lower because remember, we are about to finish our divine ideas. So I'll check in a second once I finish them. In the meantime, that's gonna be a very important battle to win over here. I'm gonna give it one more month to recover morale on my other stacks. And let's go and have some fun. These guys will attack. Let me just go and shift consolidate this stack first and see how it goes, because theoretically our army quality should be a little bit better. Yeah, about shift consolidating. Why don't I go do that just before joining the battle? Bologna battle. It's gonna be hard. Why don't I get another 1000 troops from this siege? Now that's gonna slow me down from taking the ideas. Why I should win this battle anyway, but at what cost? There we go with this beauty. Additional manpower, aggressive expansion, discipline, and a new policy that is giving us army morale recovery speed, manpower in the true faith provinces, and diplomatic reputation, which we don't really need right now. But anyway, if I peace out Milan right now for the same peace deal, now I get the expansion. Oh, and they have 2 free policies in diplomatic, so I can take this as well, additional diplomatic reputation, which is right now at the level of 4. Next guarantee form tier 5 should be interesting. That's embrace consularies, appoint cardinal cost, not really. Max term militum day, land fire, and manpower in the true faith provinces, or idea cost, but I don't need that anymore. So obviously I'm gonna go as the manpower in the true faith provinces, and right now our ruler can be a general, so that's a battle pope over here. I didn't even take a look at the other choice of the AI. I think, yeah, he will have a better choice, which is this one, manpower. And here we have monastic breweries that weren't taken. So once I get it to 50, so it's too bad I won't be able to change it right now, because we are gonna end our session as Pope in only 6 years. That's it, Mr. Milan. Take full money on top of that. No aggressive expansion. I mean, that's out of aggressive expansion, and all of these nations could join the coalition, if not my positive relations with them. So that is just perfect. Right now, on development is 431, so just missing 20 few more to become a great power. Now, as I want to do one more war before the end, let me go to Savoy, excommunicate them, and I believe that's gonna be a war against Austria, until I actually manage to break the alliance thanks to this excommunication, but I don't think that's really doable. There's a coalition against the Ottomans, guys. Cannot join. I knew that I could join it earlier, but this dropped. Look, all of these nations could join the coalition, but it's still not enough. Maybe if Pope with us will be enough, but no. So if I attacked right now, I would be extremely outnumbered because of Austria. I mean, if I call Burgundy, I promise the land, that should be easy. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let me maybe get some additional mercs. That could be second free company, yeah, just on the first limit, and I'm just gonna simply go and destroy Savoy and Austria. Oh, hold, cancel, because I can take one general, very useful. Wait a month tick, take another general that cost me only 34 points. Tick, now I can first slacken, and then I'm gonna recruit the free companies. It's gonna all be perfectly balanced.
As all things should be.
Why, over here, let me take the mission maybe for the nobility. Let's take the clergy. sell the titles, seize land. Thanks to this I can get another level 3 trade center. That's gonna be Roma, but it doesn't matter. Let me just go and prepare for the war. And as Tuscany is allied to Savoy, I'll focus on actually killing Tuscany first. Yeah, with being for the Voss limit, that's another leader with 60. Not really useful. Let me take care of this boy. And that's David tradition. Yay, so useful. Mr. Savoy. That's gonna be excommunication, and that's gonna be Ontferrato. Tick, promised land, and let's go. There are no forts around here, so it should be fairly straightforward for us. Why don't I get the 2 siege guy here, another 2 siege guy here, and you just get someone else. Why is Venice in this war? They also joined. Can I leave 1k here and stack wipe Tuscany? Yes. These guys are getting killed, doesn't matter. But right now I can at least white piece Tuscany. Thank you. And go and focus on the other matters. Probably mainly Austrians. Yeah, once I occupy all of these provinces, I'm gonna go and focus on fighting around here, because that's gonna be a problem. I wasn't protecting from the pirates for 2 days. And I got raided by Morocco right away. The hunt pirates, Genoa. Screw it, I'll just have to deal with all of these guys by myself. With Genoa I can take this tech, I can take this tech, and soon also this one. How's it doing, Mr. Venice fleet? You dying? I'm not surprised. Yeah, the mighty power of the Papal fleet is destroying you. So this fleet of the Papal State that I created, it might even have a chance to destroy the fleet of the Ottomans. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna do the Kingdom of God. I only have 3 more years, 2.5 to be exact, and I would need to win 2 wars with the Austria. One right now, and then the other one on Trent. Yeah, I'm just gonna go and white piece Venice, and to be exact, break the alliance with Savoy, take some money, and get them out of here, and not waste that expansion of AI Pope on Venice. I'm just gonna go and focus on Savoy here. Why, of course, right now to do that, I need to go and take down Austria. Austria, get the hell out of this war. I don't want to have anything with you. Money, more money. Thank you so much. Now I'm gonna go back home and focus on more important stuff, like, for example, getting Mantua for ourselves. Especially that Burgundy is not gonna help them, because they're helping me. Oh, look at that. Changes the development of the monument St. Peter's Basilica by 1. I have 2.1 thousand ducats, so why don't I go here? I start upgrading. Pay a couple of ducats, a little bit of manpower, get it to level 1, then I can just click this, and it doesn't work. I got trolled. See? It's just prestige instead. Give me mana then, it's fine. I thought that I can get it to level 2 automatically. Comet sight, it's an omen! Anyway, we still have 2 stability. Just look at that, excommunication is so beautiful. For all of these provinces, 20 frags expansion. Let me take also money and break some of the relations just to make it... Oh yeah, no. Don't take money. We need to give something to Burgundy. So Burgundy, why don't we take Brescia and then we take money? We good now? We good now. Let me send this peace deal. Look at these poor borders. So technically, we are only racking 1 province to do Kingdom of God, which is Trent. I will do that very easily within a couple of years, but I'll be moving this nation to an AI in a second. So maybe AI will do that. I really doubt. Crush the Italian cities is more claims, including all of the northern terrains of Italy. So I hope the AI will at least unite the northern part of the Italy, because we are about to become great power number 6. Easy peasy, England no longer a great power, now the Pope is the great power. Told you I'm gonna make them the great power, and also told you that I'm gonna get them to the 2nd incoming game just after the Ottomans. We are so close! Look how much money I have to spend to develop in the next few months. And again, if not the power of improving relations, I would be dying from the coalition now. With a little bit of deving and improving the trade centers, 92 of total income, which means that only Ottomans have more. They have far more, almost 200, and we're just above Bohemia, which is still playing the absolute tax meta. 50 tax income over there. One last step. Decrease the autonomy, so good to go to pass over this nation to AI, which hopefully will keep alliance with France, so the Western Bloc will be soon fighting with the eastern nation of the Ottomans. So let's take a look. 92 income, up-to-date ideas, up-to-date the technologies, only 61 force limit, but it keeps increasing. 58,000 of maximum power and a perfect nation for AI to go and conquer the northern Italy. So guys, if you still enjoy this series, so chaotic succession, remember to leave a like on this video, because if you hit 3,000, episode 4 is coming. And let me know in comments what nation should be played in this episode 4. We still have a lot of great choices in Europe. So for today, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel to get notified about this future video, and I'm gonna see you very soon.